You see how he went down there, boy? Yo, it's the MalloryBrosPodcast, episode 106. It's the Park Live episode. 106 in Park Live. That's when we did 106. If you grew up on 106 in Park, they used to be like 106 when they perform.
Yes, man. And look, that was before Twitter. That was before Instagram. That was before anything low-key. That's when we kind of got our gauge for like the music videos. If you don't know what 106 in Park was, the top 10 music video countdown. That's when music videos really gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Wow, how dope would it be to have some shit like that these days?
And you know what I thought about? Exactly. But it would be tough. Because how are you going to get people to watch? Television is tough nowadays, especially when you got to battle the internet.
Yeah.
But I was watching Lil Wayne, 106 in Park, where he was doing the call me so I can get it, use it for ya. Call me so I can get it, use it for ya. Shout it, won't let me. Remember that joint?
That song was fire. That song was so fire when it came out.
I just recently listened to that Mona Lisa joint with him and Kendrick.
Fire.
That joint is art.
The best 106, I'm on record for saying this. The best 106 in Park performance was when Genuine, they brought this man out on a stretcher. And the crowd didn't know. They thought it was something wrong with him. Even though it was nothing wrong with him. But back then, I thought it was something wrong with him. They revived this man, and this man started performing. That was legendary. Look, I tried to show somebody who didn't watch 106 in Park back then. I said, you don't know how legendary this was.
What do you think the best host was?
Best host, easy, AJ and Free. That's the blueprint. When when Terrance and Roxy got on there, I love her. Hey, speaking of Roxy, she been killing the gram.
She been
Roxy
killing the
just
gram.
Fire, man. Still fire. But even back then, AJ and Free, that was the best 106 in Park hosts back then. I mean, they was the blueprint. I don't know what it was about Terrance, Jay, and Roxy. I mean, they was cool, but we always was like, okay, this is a good replacement for AJ and Free, but I don't know.
I feel like Bow Wow was Mr. 106 at one point.
Nah, yeah, he was. It was definitely lit because he was in the industry.
Uh-huh.
He bought some good
That's when
energy
he really started flexing his interview wings. Remember when Bow Wow was hosting the Grammys or what was it, the Oscars or something, like the red carpet, and they kept telling him they was going to switch, and he kept
had to keep it going.
He had to keep it going. That was embarrassing, but that shit is tough.
You have no idea how tough that is to try to entertain everybody and the camera's on you. All right, let me go to. Hey, what you doing, Diddy? What you doing?
It's because he kept having to say back to you. All right, I guess
not. That's the worst. That was probably BET.
Probably.
BET.
But
I don't remember Bow Wow hosting nothing like the Grammys or the Oscars.
It was some Rick. It was probably something. Who knows? But music videos are in a tough spot, bro.
I think so.
When it comes to like a show.
Yeah, like I watched that Nephew, Ankh and Fu. Cake, Quavo, and Takeoff's video. That joint had some major production behind it. You could tell just watching it. But I'm like, damn, how many people are really going to see this and give a fuck?
I know.
Like, I remember when music videos started to take that turn towards a cinematic look, and it was like, yo, damn, this is like a movie y'all like. Like, speaking of Omarion, do you remember the girlfriend video where they kidnapped Omarion, beat his ass, had him tied up in a chair, and then B2K had to come and save him?
Oh, yeah.
That was lit. That was back when music videos wasn't that cinematic, you know?
Yeah.
Even though music videos, y'all like always been, but I mean, now I feel like people don't give a fuck about the cinematic aspect of music videos.
Yeah. Now it's just do cool shit. Like Cole Bennett and some of the people that are still like trying to do some dope shit behind the camera. But most people just chill.
Yeah.
Hop off the 16 passer, the G5, that's not a challenger. Yeah.
And I was going to tell you, that, speaking of Cole Bennett, that Chance the Rapper new track, a lot of people been hitting me about that. That joint is fire. And the music video for that joint was fire.
Yeah?
The Joey Badass Chance the Rapper joint. I mean, some of the things that Chance the Rapper does, even to this day, kind of make me feel like, But that song, I think he's making a little bit of a musical comeback. But I wonder what
he went on no Jesus, I love my wife and Jesus.
That joint was actually legit.
Right,
I was going to ask you, what do you think is the future of music videos? Do you think that music videos are going to be like CDs where people just stop doing videos?
Music videos won't die as long as Beyonce is alive. Never forget.
Come on, man.
Never forget the person that Think about it.
But you know what I mean. I mean, like, as a medium. I mean, Beyonce can come out and sell CDs and everybody will buy CDs, but CDs as a, you know what I'm saying, something to be profitable is just gone now. People don't even sell CDs.
I think music videos are going to always be around because they good for your charisma. They good to sell your character, the artist. Like, you need music videos to figure out who the fuck you listening to.
Do you with Instagram and Twitter? Instagram showing all of the shit, TikTok. You see how the people are doing Instagram vlogs now? Did you see Quavo's vlog? Hopped off the jet. They said they need me in Chicago. We gone. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see it. That sound like
most people are doing little Instagram mini vlogs. Like, this morning I woke up, made some, you know what I'm saying, eggs, did this, then I went here. You haven't seen those? Wow, see, that's the newest. That to me is the newest.
I've been seeing the cringy joints. The let me just tell you this, and now you got some unsolicited hate.
We're gonna start on that. Yeah,
unsolicited hate. Not for. Oh no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about this one thing. When Wait For You came out, I thought it was cool. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, that Wait For You track! Can't wait for you to listen to that Wait For You track."
That shit was fire.
It was a cool track. I wasn't like crazy about it like everybody else. It was good. Now we have the Tim's audio.
The higher joint.
Like just not the sample joint. Because of Instagram, if I never have to hear that song ever again in my life, I will be completely fine because that shit has ran its course. Please, there is so much music to use, but everybody wants to use that joint. And then think about it. What is the question she asked?
If the world was ending, would you cry or would you come and get me?
Let's just talk about that. I got some hate. That's some annoying ass shit that your girl asks you to fuck up the whole shit.
Yeah, that's like your girl saying, would you still love me if I look like this? No. Fellas, you have to say no to those questions. No.
You have to say no.
I wouldn't even have looked your way.
Your girl will set you up.
Would you love me if I was a Beatle? No. What this look like? Speaking of randomly, remember B-Movie? That movie was sick.
How? B-Movie was incredible.
Woman with all of that ass fucking with the B, and they made sure she had ass.
Y'all are weird.
We're weird? They made the movie.
Y'all are weird. All y'all that look at Miss Incredible and be like, oh, ass. Something is wrong with you niggas. It's a cartoon.
Why did y'all give a cartoon ass?
Terrance, it's just a cartoon.
I wasn't looking at that when I was a kid, but now that we old, it's like, this is kind of freaky. In B-Movie, he was talking to that joint, trying to mac on her.
She was wilding, talking to
She was faking on her date for the B. Sick. But you know what? We don't gonna say nothing about that. But let it have been a man trying to talk to a female B. It would have never got past the screen. It would have never got past pre-production. Because look.
Because that's just even more nasty.
Look, we was talking about it on Stranger Things. How Mike Mother was all over, in season 3, Mike Mother was all over the lifeguard dude.
Billy.
Yeah. What's up?
It was some cringy, weird shit.
It's like y'all old-ass women. Now, let it have been men lusting over the lifeguard, the Wendy Peppercorn. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, see, nah. But I'm going to throw you another curveball. Let B-Movie had it been somebody that would have been, look, y'all cool with all the ass unless some gay shit come up. Then it's, we got to think about the kids.
Nah, you right.
I'm not going to lie. I be getting caught up in some shit like that sometimes.
You right. Nah, I mean, you got a point. I'm not saying that I approve of it. I'm saying that shit was kind of off.
Nah, you pointed out that the B-Movie chick had ass.
But I was talking about how it was off. Because what were we talking about before that? This dumbass nigga, man.
This nigga brought up B-Movie and said, that was sick. She had ass.
Because we were talking about something else. I said, damn, he was talking to a B.
What was we talking about before you randomly brought up B-Movie? Oh, we was talking about that Wait For You joint, how your girl would ask you a dumbass question.
Okay, yeah, would you love me if I was a Beatle? But look, the Wait For You hate has to go out the window, man. That's such a fire song that you know a song is fire when they play it out. And Wait For You, I can admit, has been played out because Instagram is absolutely, and this is the first thing that I wanted to start with. Instagram is such repetitive. It's so repetitive that it's like depressing in a way.
Yeah.
Like, damn. I told Terrell, it's not even getting creative anymore. Like, we've said this before. We're going to say it again. Waking up, making your bed, straightening your sheets. I don't want to see another one of these reels. The nigga wakes up, makes his bed, lights a candle. I swear to God on my mother, you niggas are not lighting candles. You're not. The first thing you do is light a candle. Look, these niggas take everything off the table. They wipe it down. You niggas are not doing this every day.
Mm-hmm. You're doing this shit for the video.
You're doing it for the video. And look, when we all know. And then another thing is
fake ass yoga. I'm going to sit here and stretch real quick.
Fake ass reading.
Fake ass reading.
So you mean to tell me you set your phone up, hit record, got the book, sat back, read a couple pages, got up and stopped the camera, and you went back to read more? No. And then you niggas, pay attention to the pages niggas on. Niggas never on the beginning, never on the end. Always crispy in the middle.
Nah, that's true.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, even me. A lot of the things that are on Instagram now are people, and a lot of the content that's being made now, period, are just people recreating what they saw already. I'm gonna give you an example, my most recent example. You see the joint with the roaches?
What?
Where it's like, when you about to kill a roach, but they make a group.
Oh, yeah,
and the people
yeah.
act like they about to kill it and be like,
Yeah.
the fact that I've already seen somebody else do it and then now I'm seeing you do it, or, you know what I'm saying? You see so many variations of the same exact content just with a different face. It's like we looking at, it's like Instagram is like this big audition video. Remember, we used to have audition reels me and Terrell used to look at where people would just be, we watched 4 or 5 different people say the same lines to pick who you want in your movie. That's the content that we now look at.
But that started on TikTok. But TikTok is just more creative with it. And if your joint is whack, it won't pop.
I'm not even speaking on Instagram when I say that. I'm just saying that level of content creation is very annoying to me now. The fact that you get online and then you see everybody making the same content.
It is. I think the sounds, it's so much music out there.
But people want to do what's trending so they can go viral.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, because first you go viral, then you go digital. Then they get critical.
Yeah,
what a
but
fire song.
That shit is super annoying. Honestly, I be trying to stay off that Reels page.
I try to stay off the Reels page too, but low-key, Reels is taking over Instagram. Mm-hmm. And like you know, Instagram is showing all suggested posts now and stuff like that. It's really nothing you can do. And this girl on Twitter was talking about how Instagram is also full of luxury now. You know?
Yep.
People only posting luxurious shit. And it can be depressing because everybody's not vibing or rocking luxury shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It turns into a look at this expensive ass thing that I got.
Yeah.
Look at this expensive ass this. Look at me on a trip. Otherwise, I'm not posting.
Yep.
I know a girl that only posts when she in Dubai. When do you come home? Do you live in Dubai? Or you want to come out with a post that says, I now live in Dubai?
Because that'll be like, all right, bet. Shit,
All right,
makes
bet.
sense.
She live in Dubai. But like, it's like people are so eager to show how different they are with like a monetary difference.
Yeah. Instagram has lost its humanity. And it
100.
It started, I hate to have to say this because it make you sound like an old ass nigga. But for those of us that was on Instagram before they let Android niggas get Instagram, back when it was an iPhone
Even when they brought
specific,
Android, you can't shit on Android niggas. We
Nah,
had a
Terrance.
period where everybody was on there chilling.
But I'm talking about going even the back as far as possible.
Yeah.
Because Android niggas brought ghetto shit. Facts. Sorry, Android niggas, because whatever. But back then, I could go back through my archives and have a picture of my breakfast on my page. 9 likes, 8 likes.
Yeah.
But that's the type of shit that you posted. It was more personable. It was more human. You would post when niggas graduated from high school, they was posting they shit. Like it was chill.
You can post your knees at the ceremony, you know what I'm saying?
And you
About
know what?
to walk up.
I think we had the last old nigga prom, 2012.
100.
Because the class of 2013, when they graduated, they had like
They was
Louis
just
on.
fly. Yeah.
Louis. And then they was pull up in our niggas started pulling up they started wearing the real tailored suits.
The real nice looking suits.
Not the men's warehouse joint that you just got measured over the shoulder, or for an outcase, the fucking Foreman. Where we get
We
it
got
from?
our shit from Harold Penner.
Fucking Fat Daddy Kings of Comedy joints that we had.
Yeah, I definitely had on the DL Hughley Kings of Comedy joint. looked ridiculous for prom. And my parents did not give a fuck.
Yeah,
what?
man.
Just to stay on base with what
But
you're
that's what I'm saying. Like it was more human back then. Nowadays, remember it's all about people posting their highlights. Now it's gotten to the point where people are not even posting their highlights. They're like faking their highlights.
Faking it. Yeah.
They making it seem like they living this certain life.
Yeah.
That they really not living.
And like I'm trying to get back to the humanity of it. You remember back in the day before Instagram remember Textgram? And people used to say, man, y'all need to take that text shit back to Twitter. You remember people used to say that?
Yep.
Because back then they didn't even put text post up. If you put up a text post, man, I'm so bored in the house. People would be like, you need to take your ass back to Facebook or Twitter with this shit. We want to see pics. Did you see the post that Diddy posted?
No.
Now, we all know Diddy can afford luxury. Diddy is luxury. Diddy is Diddy.
Right.
This man, Diddy, posted a video of him running outside to a radio and was like, oh, my God. Because, you know, he came out with a new single.
Oh, yeah.
He ran outside. He was like, oh, my God, my song on the radio. I can't believe it. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? Diddy, you own the radio.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like low-key, like, I ain't gonna lie. That made me upset. And I feel like if I was an artist trying to actually get on the radio, that would make me upset too. Like, it's like, why would you
it's kind of
celebrate that?
Yeah. I don't like that either. And you know what? We gonna get to the Beyonce track, but people didn't like the fact that she said, I just quitting my job. Everybody was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Beyonce?
Well, look, I think that's her trying to be
relatable.
When
Yeah, but
you
see,
sing your music, because you know your audience is singing that.
When you stray too far from that level,
it's hard to be relatable.
It's hard to be relatable at that level.
Yeah.
J. Cole can say, I remember when I quit my job, and a nigga like you will hate it, but a niggas like us will rock with it because that's what we know him for. Beyonce has ascended to...
That sounds like cap. Y'all heard that? He's capping for J. Cole.
How?
Just the same way we don't like when Beyonce say it. I think we kind of tired of J. Cole saying it too.
Nah, for sure. I'm just saying it will be more understandable.
Because
it will be received better because he's still at that level where the nigga will still ride a mountain bike down the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Beyonce's last track, one of her last tracks, Boss, where she was like, ain't nothing to a boss. I bought my mama.
My great.
She was talking her shit on that joint.
Oh, yeah.
Woo. But you just quit your job, huh?
A lot of people didn't like that.
I guess she did quit because we haven't heard from her. Let's get to that Beyonce track.
First of all, hold on, wait. We're not getting to Beyonce before we get to the Drake. Let's start with the whole shit.
Okay.
Friday was crazy and the pod was already out.
Yep.
Friday at 5 p.m., Drake says, I'm putting out an album at midnight.
And not only did he say that, he said 7th studio album.
It was like,
okay.
Shit.
Honestly, Nevermind. Bro, I thought that this was about to be like Take Care 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, Nevermind. The title made me think, oh yeah.
Yeah.
We back in that.
I was thinking, Jack Harlow, this is what you need to do, nigga.
Right.
I was thinking he was about to come with something crazy. And honestly, we was like, bet. Like, I don't even know what we was doing. What was we doing Friday? We was doing something, but we was like, all right, bet. Drop everything.
I don't know what the fuck we was doing, but we was
Let's
like,
just get up there and do it.
Yeah.
Because it's Drizzy. And then I'm not gonna lie, the way I received it the first time, it was like, damn. Like, I didn't fuck with it. I didn't fuck with it at all. I was like, damn, I like the last track and then a couple tracks, but I wasn't fucking with it. Then Saturday came.
And y'all know me, I fucked with the album.
You did.
Terrance I fucked with it for the most part. I understood why people didn't like it, but I fucked with it for the most part.
When Saturday came and we was playing that joint on the road, like, text go green and I start to lose myself. I was like, all right, this shit's starting to get a little fire.
Yep, we listened to that joint on the road. It was like, yo, this joint low-key spinning. Yeah. But Drake is also a voice that I feel like our ears are low-key attracted to at this point.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, a week out from the album dropping, I feel way different about the album than I did before. Once I got beyond what I wanted, which was I want this nigga to rap or do what I normally used to him doing, I could appreciate what he actually did.
Yeah, me too. And I felt like there was tracks like Overdrive and Flights Booked that immediately I clung to when we listened to the review. But songs like Massive, songs like Falling Back,
I hate that joint. That's the worst track on the album.
Those joints started to grow on me where I didn't think it was trash. Where I'm like, all right.
That Currents joint,
The Currents joint. Yes, and of course Jimmy Cooks.
Yeah.
And let me say this about Jimmy Cooks. I hate when it switches to 21 Savage part. Just because I so much love that first instrumental. Mm-hmm. When it makes that switch, gotta throw a party for my day one. I'm like, all right, I hate that. I don't hate it, but like, I love that first part. I wish you would have gave us 3 verses of that first part. I know I'm not alone in that too.
Yeah, that was fire. But it's arguable now because going even further back, Beyonce announced that she was putting out an album July 29th.
On that Friday.
Right, on that Friday. No, that Thursday.
That Friday.
Terrance, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was up at 2 a.m.
Okay, yeah, it was that Thursday night. It was
Okay,
midnight.
technically, it was Friday.
Yeah.
You're right. But all of a sudden, this nigga Drake says he's dropping. So we like, all right, bet. Drake's dropping because he didn't want to have to deal with Beyonce.
Yeah, because I woke up to that Beyonce. I was like, oh, shit. Did she put the album out?
Right. But you know what we was thinking? It was like, Drake's about to just drop. But then when we heard Drake's album, we was like, okay. People were starting to say stuff like, I'm glad he did get that out of the way because he didn't want to put that out with Beyonce, not knowing that we was about to get Break My Soul, which is legit the same shit. Mm-hmm. I'm going to just say this about the Break My Soul joint. Initially, y'all know I'm a Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter fan. Like, that's my family. Initially, I was not for it. I wanted a Love on Top. I wanted a You Love Me Like XO. I don't know what I wanted. I wanted something like that. I wanted another anthem. You know what I'm saying? Like another Beyonce joint.
Yeah.
I was like, here we go with this house shit with everybody. Mm-hmm. Like when I heard it, I was like, oh, I don't want this. And then once I got beyond what I wanted, it started to grow on me. And so, I mean, honestly, Beyonce don't make bad music. And so I like it. It's still not what I wanted.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate it.
When I first listened to it, Terrell told me, man, it's she did what Drake did. It's not what I wanted. He was all sour as shit. I was on my way home. I said, let me play this joint. Joint was fire in the whip. I said, this joint fire because one thing you can't beat Beyonce's vocals.
Yeah.
Like, I thought she killed it. I mean, the keys, I love the piano. And I said, damn, all I could think about was Beyonce's video and how she gonna probably dance her ass off to that joint. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But
Beyonce,
I said, you know
get back
what?
in that single ladies bag and show these bitches.
Saying.
People bringing up names with you and dancing like, oh, Normani is Beyonce, had Beyonce beat. Please, relax. Have y'all forgot? Normani is great, but watch your fucking mouth. Relax.
I'm just sick of the Normani
tough,
dance and Normani and Chris Breezy dance.
Nah, they destroyed that video. They killed it.
I told Terrell they was probably grinding and all of that. I'm done with it. I'm sorry. I'm not really a big fan of the Normani. Oh, she's dancing.
Nah,
I don't really give a fuck
Normani
anymore.
is dope. She's actually a great ass dancer.
She actually can dance, but y'all know how I feel about dancers. It's like, all right, do something else. Otherwise, you're dancing like everybody else. That's how I feel.
Terrance has no respect for people that play instruments.
Because
no respect for people that
what
dance.
Normani songs are we playing? What's that Normani joint that everybody?
Terrance, you're not a Normani fan, but she
that's
got
my
hella
thing.
tracks.
I don't hear her name until people start talking about dancing, and I feel like she can dance, but like low key, I wasn't a real big Honey Daniels fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a real big fan of the dancers, even though I be dancing like shit, and I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, but you be dancing in the videos, but like performance dancing, all right. I know a lot of chicks that can dance. You know, I don't think that Normani. This is me just keeping it 100.
Terrance, Normani
I
is
don't
a
think
beast.
Normani can do these immaculate dance moves that can't be done by somebody else. Like,
oh well, no. I don't
that
think
girl Aaliyah Janelle?
Yeah,
can dance like shit. You know what I'm saying? Joy Chavis dancing like shit. I don't think that Normani has them crazy beat. You know what I mean?
but Normani is also an artist.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
She got the joints to go with it. Like she got the tracks to go with it. I loved Normani. I think she killing it for the young crowd. I just don't like the she lap Beyonce or she relax.
And I think she can dance too. I'm not shitting on her dance moves. I just think he got a video with Normani dancing. That trend to me is like, all right, I really don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. She's not like Breezy.
But it was Breezy that got her.
Right.
This was the one that was like, all right, we've been waiting for this.
See, I'm always looking for the original content because, like I said, y'all, our content is so repetitive. I would be happier if Breezy was dancing with this new type Normani chick and giving a new name to somebody, you know? Because you are Breezy. With these two musical juggernauts dropping house music, do you think that we'll start to see a trend of a lot more artists doing this same type of, you know what I'm saying, dance house music? Because, you know, once them two do it, it opens the door for other artists to say, you know what, I'm about to try and do it.
Yeah.
And ride that wave.
There's people that have been doing it for a break. You know what I'm saying? There's people, like, people was giving Azalea Banks flowers because apparently Azalea Banks has been doing house music. She just need to keep her fucking mouth shut. And maybe people would have fucked with her a little bit more. But there was people doing it, but like you said, with somebody like Drake and Beyonce stepping into that lane, it's definitely going to inspire other people to start doing that. I don't think that this is the new wave. Like, people were saying, is hip-hop old now? And people are getting ready to start doing something different, so they're going to start doing that. I don't think that's the case because hip-hop is still the biggest genre in the world, music. But like Drake is going to do 210K, and it's going to be the biggest dance album of all time type shit. So
Shame.
So, I mean,
there's a lot of people who were shitting on it from a dance perspective, too. People was like, if you know real dance, this album is not good.
Yeah, if you know real house music, yeah, for sure. And honestly, I can't really say. If y'all know, cool.
That's why I said popularity these days beats talent. Not because we want it to. I'm just talking on a sense of numbers. It's like when Cardi B won Best Female Rap Album, you know?
She won
Best Rap Album, and she's the first woman to do so. Now, we all understand why she got that award. You know what I'm saying? Popularity, the hype. You know what I'm saying? The same reason why Macklemore won over Kendrick Lamar, to me, is the same reason why Cardi B would win over Astroworld, Victory Lap, and Pusha T's joint.
Yeah.
But we now have Cardi B who could say stuff like, bitch, I'm the first woman to win. You know what I'm saying? Drake can walk around and say, I got the biggest dance album. But it's like, do you? Or are you just more popular than anybody doing that music?
Yeah.
And it's like, now we giving people records, and these records seem false. Like, the records seem like, oh, because you got a lot of followers, and everybody checked it out. Now, you're going to be able to say, I put out the best dance album of all time, so fuck y'all niggas, get on my level. You know, even Cardi to this day say stuff like, numbers don't lie. Remember she said that? Numbers don't lie. You're right, numbers don't lie, but popularity is a thing, and so is talent.
No, that is actually true.
We won't even pay attention to those real good house albums.
We would have never,
you know?
Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, that's not the type of music that I'm normally spinning every day until Drake put this project out, till Beyonce put that track out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was also going to say this. It was people that was shitting on the Drake album that said, all right, Beyonce showed Drake how it was done. Beyonce vocals are elite, but I thought they were kind of in the same world. I didn't think it was like drastically, okay, this is how it's done.
Yeah.
Versus the other. I thought people was being I was like, all right, y'all, we showing our bias a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. Because Drake definitely, like that Flights Book joint, Overdrive, like some of them tracks are really good.
Nah, they are.
I just felt like, come on, y'all, we got to keep it 100. We got to keep it 100. I don't know, Beyonce album is getting ready to be 16 tracks. And I don't know if we're going to get a full album of that. Beyonce has never, if you look at all her other 6 albums, she never just sticks to like one thing. So I'm hoping we still get ballads and some other shit.
That's what I'm saying. If Beyonce puts a whole album out full of that, you niggas in trouble.
It's still going to be great.
It's still going to be great.
Because that's the GOAT.
That'd be very disappointing, I'll tell you that.
Beyonce could put out a whole album of the Ave Maria joint. Her singing the classic version.
Yeah.
Different shit like that. And it'll still be good. But it is Friday, and we got Breezy.
I'm about to say.
Breezy. I honestly, I haven't listened to it yet because we recording this, of course, before Friday, but I'm thinking that Breezy about to drop album of the year. I'm sorry.
And it's 24 tracks.
It is 24 tracks. I got a track list.
R.I.P. Code.
Which is short for Chris Brown. That's a short album for him.
The features that this man has on that album, though, seem crazy. Like, this man has mad features that just seem like dope. And I was going to say that album cover, to me, is the album cover of the year. I love that album cover.
Oh, yeah, with the Breezy and the haircut?
But if you look and zoom in on all them words, all the words say the features. It says little quotes and all of that.
Oh, no, that's the back of the album.
That's not the front?
No, the front of the album is the joint with the back of his head. He cut the Breezy in his head.
Fuck that, Terrell. They didn't say that was the back of the album when I saw that. They said that was the cover. You're wrong.
Terrance, no, you wrong.
Breezy posted it and said, so-and-so album coming.
Yeah, but we all know that the album cover is this. The Breezy haircut joint.
Man, that other joint he put was way better.
I was agreeing that this was one of his best album covers about this.
I'm not mad at that, though.
But he got features from Capella Gray, Dirk, 5EO, Anderson .Paak, Wayne, Baby.
LMA.
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez.
The Her track
Blast.
is going to be the one.
That Blast track going to be fire.
The Blast track is going to be the one, too.
Look at them last tracks. Dream, Slide Harder, on some new shit. You could tell he said, fuck it, we putting these on there.
I heard on some new shit. It's like an interpolation of Deuces.
Okay.
It ain't that great, though. I was like, I just love Deuces too much. But honestly, I don't know, man. I'm ready. Y'all know when he dropped Indigo, that was my album of the year. When he dropped Heartbreak on the Full Moon, that was my album of the year. That's my dude, man.
I was going to tell you this. People have come out lately, and I think y'all have seen over the last 2 weeks, where they have been saying, I think Joe Budden might have talked about it. Somebody else talked about it where they said, Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson. Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson.
I had it on my docket.
That's just fucking bullshit.
Did you see what Chris Brown said?
Yes,
though?
I did. And we all knew that before niggas was saying it.
But let's just clear the air real quick. Chris Brown says,
he said it was cap.
He said, I wouldn't even be breathing or able to sing a song if that man didn't exist. So I just stay away from it. That is a fact. Nobody, I don't think
he said it was cap.
I don't think there's anybody that makes better music than Michael Jackson. But that wasn't the conversation, Chris. We said Chris can dance better than Mike. And I stand on that. They said Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson.
He's not.
And he is.
He's not.
Michael Jackson, Terrance, we just talking about raw talent. We're not talking about...
All right, bet. He's not.
Chris Brown can dance. He can sing.
Not better than Mike.
He can act.
He can't do either what you just named better than Mike.
He can dance better than Mike.
Terrell,
Mike had 4 moves.
No,
Pop, kick, hip thrust, moonwalk.
Terrell, that's disrespectful. Breezy literally just...
Y'all gotta admit that Mike was doing the same shit. Y'all have to admit that Mike was doing the same shit.
Michael Jackson's a better dancer than Chris Brown. Easy.
He's a better entertainer, for sure.
For sure.
But we talking about...
Singer? For sure.
Singer?
For sure.
Yes. Nobody's better than Mike when it comes to that.
Chris
Brown...
Y'all think a nigga can play basketball and act that
he can act. He can play basketball. He can fucking paint. The spray paint shit he do. The nigga is a producer.
Michael Jackson can act.
He's a videographer. Director.
Michael Jackson out of gas. Out of gas.
Michael Jackson is a terrible actor.
Are you kidding me? Back in the 80s, that was decent acting. And have you seen the bad video? Your butt is mine.
That's his shit. Look, I'm not saying he's better than Mike because Michael Jackson has an unbeatable catalog. That is a fact. When it comes to dancing, I'll put Breezy up there. I'm sorry. No, Chris Brown danced better than Mike. I've seen Chris Brown do more than Mike. I'm sorry. Y'all don't want to have the conversation with me about Beyonce and anybody.
Beyonce is lower than
because I feel like Mike. I think Chris Brown and Mike.
I love B.
I think Chris Brown and Mike dance better than Beyonce. I think Beyonce is 10 times better a entertainer than anybody. Nobody is as electrifying on the stage than Beyonce. I'm sorry.
You haven't seen Mike on stage.
Her stage, the stage from Coachella is enshrined. Michael doesn't have a stage enshrined.
Because
neither does Chris Brown.
If Michael Jackson was alive today with all of these motherfuckers paying attention like they paying attention to B, he would have a stage.
They paid attention to Mike like they paid attention. His black ass still didn't have a shrine.
Terrell, come on. It's a new day. It's a new age. Beachella is dope, but that's like y'all claim to fame.
Because that was the biggest shit. It changed.
But guess what? Beyonce have never won a Grammy for Best Album.
So what? She still has the most Grammys for a woman ever. She has the most
Grammys
for a woman.
Night like this.
Beyonce, yes, she do. You got Beyonce fucked up. She got the most Grammys for women, period.
That don't matter. She been singing for 25
Jackson,
years.
Michael
Jackson did all of that shit within a span of what?
A whole fucking life since he was 5.
Please. Michael Jackson is up there.
From 5 to 50,
that
he was
Coachella performance, y'all use that as...
Michael Jackson has never done anything like that. I'm sorry. Y'all have
Michael
to show
Jackson
me.
set
He has
the
never
blueprint.
done anything
Michael Jackson
that level.
Michael Jackson put the Super Bowl on that pinnacle level where only the greats could perform. Beyonce knew that when she went out there, tried to dress like my man.
She did the Black Panther thing to show respect for the Black Panther's 100-year
Who was she dressed like?
A Black Panther disguised as
What you
Mike.
talking about? And she had to share the stage with "Put your pinky rings up to the moon." Fuck no, Michael Jackson not sharing the stage with nobody.
And the reason why I say that, because if you go and watch the Homecoming documentary, the Beyonce documentary, and you look at all of the detail that Beyonce handpicked, Michael Jackson has never done that.
How you know we don't have a Michael
Black
Jackson
ass
performance?
never did it. I'm sorry, and it's time for black folks to stop doing this.
You're tripping. Did you see that video? This is why I say Michael Jackson is more talented than Breezy because of what he can do.
Terrance,
The shit that man came up with, you don't know. This bitch ass nigga was not even listening to Michael Jackson like that.
I've listened to Mike, of course I have.
But
He's the greatest.
You wasn't tapped into his creative process.
Okay, show me. Somebody show me.
Go look at the video with. You're gonna say that it was whack, but I thought he was a creative genius for this video. The video where he was making the beat with Oprah. The video where he was making the beat.
That bullshit.
Terrell, you are a fucking hater. And you know what? That takes a lot to be able to think some shit in your mind and to actually turn it into a sound. When has Beyonce done it?
Terrance, you got Beyonce fucked up.
Beyonce online scrolling through beats. I'm going to go with that one.
Whatever, man. Honestly.
To me, Beyonce would get smoked in a versus with Michael Jackson.
100%. Music? Yeah.
Yes. So what are you talking about?
I said she's the best entertainer.
And that's what they do.
Let's put on a show.
Let's
put on a show and see who put on a better show.
Okay, look at
Beyonce smoking.
We could go a Beyonce versus Michael Jackson video versus and she'll get smoked still. Yeah,
I agree.
What you talking about? You talking about a performance on stage?
We talking about being the best entertainer. Beyonce.
He's talking about a performance on stage.
Beyonce is actually more talented than Michael Jackson, if you ask me, because she can act, she can sing, she can produce, direct. She can play the piano.
Beyonce can act, then that means Mike can act. You cannot say that Beyonce can act.
Mike has 2 talents that he was really good at. He can sing and dance.
You're kidding me. He's way more talented than that. He could put together. Oh, but Beyonce gets more. It's bullshit.
Beyonce is a producer, director too.
So is Mike. Who the fuck directed the what's the name video?
Mike can't act.
Beyonce, I love her, but she can't act that great.
I love Michael Jackson, but let me just tell y'all this. Do y'all know his voice wasn't even like that?
We're not doing this. We're moving on. How do we know? Okay, but what about your girl Beyonce? I don't want to hate on her because I love her. But what about when Beyonce put out that joint and she was trying to motivate people?
She was reading.
Who was that?
She was reading.
You're reading motivational speaking.
All right, let me tell you this, because this podcast
exactly what you can say about what's her name. You can say about
Terrance, that was way different. Let me tell you this though. Beyonce should stop the rapping shit. Because I didn't like. That's the one part of that break my soul that we outside. Me and Candace were talking about it. We still outside. We outside. Look, Doja and them out here now. You gotta come with a little bit more than just that.
Yeah, and you're not outside, Beyonce. We haven't seen you in years.
That Vegas joint by Doja.
Beyonce won't even do an interview.
First of all, you got her.
Can we get a?
She doesn't have to. Did Michael Jackson do
Breakfast
interviews?
Club something?
I'm too big for the Breakfast Club.
All right, well then you know what? Don't say you outside then.
I am outside.
And we outside, but you doing British Vogue. We ain't
She's
even get to see
outside.
you take the pics.
She's outside. Fuck out of here. On to the...
I actually love Beyonce. You make me hate on her because you start talking shit about Michael Jackson. That's crazy.
Nah, it's the people that be bringing... It's all good. Did want to send some prayers up for little TJ.
Yeah.
Who apparently was shot in New Jersey, had emergency surgery, and the last I heard, he was recovering. And hopefully nothing, hopefully we still keep trending in a good direction. But
and I don't know why all the media outlets didn't come with the he's recovering post.
Because that's not going to sell as much as the he got shot post.
I know, but it's fucked up because here I am thinking the motherfucker was in surgery all day. I'm thinking, damn, is he still in surgery?
Yeah.
I hope he makes a recovery. Yeah.
I did want to say that something's got to give. It's just weird to me that there's no protection for these rappers. To me, like it shows to me that the labels are kind of separated from the culture itself for real. And they really only give a fuck about what you can do. Doughboy said it best in Boys in the Hood. Either they don't know, don't show, or just don't give a fuck about what's going on, what's happening in the hood. And the reason why I say that is because y'all know Lil TJ is from a certain place or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Did he have a bodyguard with him? Like if this y'all guy, does he have a bodyguard? What's the steps being taken by the labels to protect the artist? Is all I'm saying. Like, where was he? And I know you can't really do so much because people gonna move when they own accord, but it just seemed like people just be getting. These people are making like some of the most sought after art via their music, and people are getting plucked left and right.
Yeah.
To me, it's just crazy that like
it's a hard argument to make with the music that we making though. You can't sit here and say that these labels give a fuck about these artists but not these artists because, I mean, what can you do? These artists are supposed to have security. These artists do have bodyguards. Shit still be happening because you don't got your bodyguard with you 24/7 on some Beyonce shit. You think that you can still go out Edgewood and cool it. Or y'all can still, you can be posted up with your men at the gas station, and since you with your boys, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. So, yeah. I mean, I know what you mean because it's like, damn, why we keep getting rappers, you know what I'm saying? We losing rappers to violence like that, you know?
Yeah.
We not losing the Aaliyahs to the Planes or the Left Eyes to the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We losing a lot of people to just straight out gun violence, and low key, it's Tupac, Biggie, this been happening for years.
Yeah, but even that, when that happened, it seemed like it wasn't as common as this. Like now, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Young Dolph, Nipsey. Who else did we just lose?
We lost Trouble. We lost that dude. His name started with an M last year.
Forgive me for forgetting some of these people, but we lost people to gun violence. Drugs is another thing, like Lil Keed. Juice WRLD. We lost XXX to gun violence.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird, bro. It's weird.
It is.
It just, I don't know, man. The culture is just all in shambles. You see 6ix9ine posted laughing faces.
Yeah, he's a clown. I'm not even going to speak on him. He's a clown.
But this is my thing, though. Everybody is getting everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga walks around with nothing but bodyguards, I don't think. But I think. But
yeah.
You're right. I mean, I think he's just.
It's like George Zimmerman. It's like it's like George Zimmerman still posting and doing shit. All y'all niggas that think y'all tough, and it's tough, but nobody is doing what need to really be done. Not saying that I'm not wishing death on nobody, but I'm saying like these people done hurt our whole culture type shit. Yeah. And get to parade around type shit. And they're just allowed to do that. I don't know. But prayers to Lil TJ. Hopefully he makes a fast recovery.
Yeah, man. Hopefully he can get back to you know what I'm saying, setting his fam up because That'd be the thing for me. Like, I saw the video of that dude Trouble giving his mother and father that new house. It was a video that was surfacing where he was like, told his mother she was gonna meet Maxwell, and she was so excited to meet Maxwell. He was like, "You're not gonna meet Maxwell, but look at your new house." That to me is your parents don't really understand what you're doing. You know, your parents just want to see you be great and to be able to come back and give them shit and set your family up. That's what I think about. Shout out Black Sam. This past weekend, we just had I say we, but they just opened a Marathon Cultivation store. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. What's the difference between that one and like, what is cultivation? What is that?
I think it's just another brand store for them to sell everything Marathon that they can through there, out of there. It's just in a new location. So, and look, my thing is, I didn't go. I don't know what's in it. I just saw the live stream. I saw when they cut the ribbon. But I'm glad to see that there's somebody to keep what's been started going, but not everybody has that.
Yeah.
Everybody don't have a Black Sam that can keep it going or somebody that can keep what we started going. Even Lauren London with her Forever Stronger joint with Puma. Like, they can keep everything that they can take their trauma and turn it into some dollars for their fam. Everybody can't do that. That's why it's important that we have people like Lil TJ. I don't know what he has, but like, yo, we need you here for the Lil TJ fam. That's what I be thinking about now.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Set your family up. Even for the people that's not even doing shit. Like, You know what I was thinking? A lot of people come from, whether you come from a good neighborhood or a bad neighborhood, look around and ask yourself, who in your neighborhood made some shit happen? Who in your neighborhood got out there and is able to, you know? It's like, though, if it's nobody, it could be you. So these people that we see, from people like Lil TJ all the way to people like Emma Chamberlain, who was on Jimmy Fallon. I always bring her up because in 2017, she was just on YouTube. 5 years later, you on Jimmy Fallon, you got 11 million subscribers, you put in your family.
Hosted the Met Gala.
She could have grew up in a neighborhood. I don't think she lived in the same neighborhood as Eddie Murphy growing up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So no matter where you from, you could be the first person from your little relative neighborhood, your cul-de-sac, to really go do some big shit.
That's true.
And your neighbors and family gonna be like, damn, look at her. So you gotta be around to
That's a fact.
come back and give back. The way people go back and repaint their school basketball court.
Yeah. That shit that
they're not gonna do it for us. You know?
Right.
They want the neighborhood to go to shit so they can move us out and them in.
Right.
If we keeping it a hundo. You know?
Right.
But the more we go back and build the community up and stay in our community.
Yeah. Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
They was, and honestly, anybody that's, you know, trying to make something of yourself, anybody can do it. They had just posted Yeet's page a year ago. I was like, this was Yeet's Instagram page 1 year ago. He had 18,000 followers, and he had just put out like one of his first or second mixtape or whatever. And now he's what, 1.8 million followers. Like a year's time changed everything. So
I saw his video on the Icebox. My thing, I don't.
He's for the youngins.
I just don't like how niggas. This what I don't like about the Icebox shit and like niggas buying chains. If it was me, I can't speak on what a nigga does. It just seems like I told you how you see the niggas be like, oh yeah, you know I normally tell people to get it bust down. You know I don't tell people to get bust down. What you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm telling. Look, I go get a watch, right? An AP. And I'm saying, yeah, you know, I normally like the plain Jane. Yeah, you know, I normally like the, I normally like it bust down. What you mean normally?
Terrance, he been getting watches probably for a brick now.
For a brick? But a year ago, you had 18,000 followers. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so I
even watched Drewski was in that joint talking about, yeah, normally. And really, Drewski? Have you been around this shit for years? Maybe you have. But it's like we be so pressed to get to that J level of talking about cars
making
and shit.
It seem like it's normal. Yeah,
we always. You know, I normally like it. I normally like the plain Jane. You know, I normally like the plain Jane. Like, remember we was getting on
Justin
Jefferson's rookie year. This man's like, I'm a Dior. You know, I'm a Dior man. We was like, nigga, you a Dior man? Really? Are you? You was rocking Dior when you was in them college dorm rooms? Maybe he was. I'm just talking about that perception. You know what I'm saying? We watching. And me and Terrell talk about it all the time. Relatability is not there. It's not way up here. It's not at the top of the mountain. Mm-hmm. Relatability is right in that middle where everybody climbing. You know?
Yeah.
It's not at the tippy top because everybody don't make it right there. And I don't like when people finally make it and act like this where I stay at. This where I be at. Confidence is one thing, but come on.
The king of relatability.
This nigga Yeet will.
Who's the king of relatability?
J. Cole.
Let's get it.
Who's the king?
My nigga! Nigga, why you acting like a hoe?
You know I ain't gonna ride for you either way it goes.
Say, mama, you ain't gonna be for time.
This nigga don't even know the words.
History repeats itself, and that's just how it goes.
Same way that these rappers do. Bite each other's flows.
Yeah. A real one. Bitch ass nigga.
That video of Diddy pissed me off. Oh my God, I'm on the radio. What in the world is going on?
Did you hear about the woman that was eaten by her 20 pet cats?
I started to talk about that.
She collapsed in her home, passed out, and her cats, they ate her.
Dog, Mimi will 100% eat me if I was not. When Mimi is hungry, Terrell, what do she do? Bite! When Mimi hungry, she was licking my elbow, took a big bite. I said, damn, what are you doing? Because I think they really be curious. Like, you know what? This motherfucker. I'm about to see what this motherfucker hitting on since he ain't
bowl.
putting no pellets in my bowl. 20 cats, and what happens
dying.
is you die and you start to smell, and we think it stink, but cats might think, you smell, miss, or you smell, our owner? She ain't moved for a minute.
Nah, no bullshit. Cats are survival animals. Dogs are loyalists. See, that's the thing. Why they call men dogs? Dogs are the most loyal animals. If you die, a dog will lay beside you, die next to you.
Right.
Your bones right there, his bones right there. The pussy is the one that ain't loyal.
That's the thing.
The pussy
That's
is
real
the one that's gonna
shit.
eat you alive.
The pussy the one that's gonna eat you. Don't even give a fuck about you for real unless you giving it something.
These is just facts. Y'all made it up. We ain't say that. Y'all made up the whole shit.
They say that because dogs always trying to fuck shit. You know, a dog always on some hump time. Dog over there humping your stuffed animal. You like, damn.
He's a dog.
He's a dog. Father's Day was just this past weekend. I do want to recap just real quick. We went to Top Golf on Saturday. It was dope. But Top Golf, man, I just want to say this about Top Golf. You will throw your motherfucking back out trying to be Tiger Woods. Because I was definitely fucking my back up. Swinging a golf club. And believe it or not, y'all, it's really not all of that it's cracked up to be. Going to Top Golf really made me appreciate bowling. And me and Shorty about to go bowling on either probably Saturday or Friday.
Yeah, okay.
But I really said, you know what, I'm ready to go bowling. Bowling is dope because bowling is me go, you go. You try to get a strike, I try to get a strike. The whole aspect of bowling, the lanes, the lights, the music, food, drinks. Look, the shoes is a whole different part of it. The fact that we gotta go and get shoes. Like, bowling to me is so dope. Top Golf, it was cool, but like, there's a mixed bag of people in there, you know? There's people who are in there with their own golf clubs, and these are motherfuckers who taking it serious.
There's bowling motherfuckers that bring gloves and their own balls.
Yeah, but low-key, it's a certain vibe with bowling.
It is.
That I just fuck with. I'm talking about my movie suggestion of the week later, but in the movie suggestion of the week, they was bowling. And they had the shirts on. And they all had those same button-down bowling shirts with their names. And I said, you know what? This is why I fuck with bowling. I only bring Top Golf and Father's Day up just to say, like, damn. It really made me appreciate the vibe of bowling. Top Golf was cool, but it just felt like that's some shit I want to do by myself. I would go to Top Golf Dolo.
If you go to Top Golf with the right group and y'all take advantage of the drinks, it's way more fun than going with your fam.
Bowling
with your fam,
better.
you gotta be chill. Top Golf is better.
Bowling with drinks, drunk bowling. Come on, Terrell.
I've been drunk bowling. I've drunk bowled 3 times already this year. It pisses you off because when you sober, you got a little bit more of a coherence on the whatever.
Yeah.
My girl brother know, and when I get drunk, I just get trash.
Okay,
so
yeah,
he
so
gets a beer. Meanwhile, I got a fat ass margarita.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm getting toast. Oh, we need to go bowling again.
See? He's not saying that about Top Golf because you're trash when you playing Top Golf sober.
Top Golf is it, yeah. I mean, but Top Golf fun though, man. Y'all need to go in the wintertime and put them motherfucking heaters on with the donut holes.
I say Top Golf is different. Top Golf, you're gonna go and you're gonna have a different. It's different, you know. We don't come from from golf, but it ain't nothing like bowling.
Nothing is better than arcading though. Dave and Buster's, bro. What's the spot called? Dimension. Y'all need to go to. Look it up. Dimension. That shit is like a fucking big ass.
I'm trying to do adult bowling. I'm not trying to go to the AWF or the AMF. What is it called? The AF.
What
you know what I'm talking about? The trash ass joint?
Oh yeah, the AMF or the
something lanes. Fuck that. I'm trying to go to the party joint.
You can find them like we be going to a lit bowl arrow.
That's what I'm trying to go to. Something dope.
A lit bowl. Oh, you need to go to Lucky Strikes. That's the best
something
place
like
to
that.
bowl.
Yeah.
You walk in there.
Or Dave and Buster's, you know, because I'm trying to do some other things. Dave and Buster's, you bowling, then like I can do the basketball joint. You gotta wait in line with the niggas. Cause like, you know the niggas be over there with they tank tops on, no shirts over by the basketball. You can't even play. Can we get it going? Who that's you and Shorty? Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
Let me hurry up and shoot 10 shots and get the fuck out of these niggas' way.
Yeah, man. Honestly, never go. Oh, Terrance, let me just tell you, if y'all thinking about doing Dave & Buster's or anything like that, do not go on a Saturday. Go on a Thursday night, Monday night. Because let me tell you.
What if we go during the day, though? During the day off the 2, 3?
It don't matter, Terrance. That's even worse. Go at like 9:45. Go at 9 o'clock.
A.M.?
P.M. You know why I say that? Me and my girl went to Dave & Buster's.
Niggas fucking up my whole plans.
Look, we went to Dave & Buster's on a Tuesday. It was lit.
Oh, that's bowling Tuesday. It's $2 Tuesdays bowling.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, but the one we went to out her way, they don't have a bowling alley out there. But the Dave & Buster's was chill. We went with the kids. We went on a Saturday one time. It was kids running around everywhere. You can't even play no games for real. It's kids everywhere. They just running around in that joint. It is not fun. Don't do it on a Saturday, bro. Fuck. Better pick something else. I'm helping y'all niggas out.
Maybe you just was a whack-ass nigga who couldn't maneuver around the kids.
Terrance, all right, bet. We had to wait in line to play the Mario Kart joint.
Damn you.
It's like, all right.
I'm not trying to wait in no fucking lines.
When you go on a motherfucking Tuesday night, Wednesday night, no motherfucking kids.
Yeah, you go Saturday, you in that bitch with everybody.
Go to Six Flags on Saturday.
No bullshit. Six Flags Kings of Men on a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Just to wrap up, Father's Day was great. Father loved it. We had the crabs on a Friday.
Man.
Top Golf Saturday, and then we was cooling it on Sunday. Tried to get my parents to watch everything, everywhere, all at once, but they was falling asleep in and out on that joint. But man, the rewatch of that joint, crazy, man.
Crazy.
But Father's Day, definitely dope. Shout out to the fathers out there.
Yes, sir. Finally watched Stranger Things.
Yes.
And finished that joint. So I'm all caught up. You niggas gotta leave me alone now.
Yeah, so he know what Vecna is now. He know who that is.
I'm all the way caught up. And let me just tell you, they did a damn good job with that show when it come to writing. Mm-hmm. And this is the only reason why I'm bringing this up. Shout out to everybody that told me to watch. Y'all know who y'all are.
Mm-hmm.
One person
we do.
One
we
person,
do know who we are.
One person I want to say. One person I want to say is trash. The trash ass human is this man right here.
I fucking hate this nigga.
Because
I hate this nigga.
A show that good,
Terrell.
I would make you watch.
Terrell, oh my God, I had to sit. Y'all know this.
Breaking Bad.
Y'all gonna have my back on this.
When Breaking Bad came out, and I watched it first,
I
said, Terrance, you have to watch this. When I watched The Wire again, I said, Terrance, you have to go back and watch. I begged the nigga to watch Sons of Anarchy. He wouldn't watch. Because he kind of watched a little bit with me. Begged the nigga to watch
everything. You begged me to watch trash ass Walking Dead.
Y'all the first 3 seasons of Walking Dead is incredible. Terrance did not at all, really try to get me to watch Stranger Things. I swear. From the beginning, I just knew about, like, there was a little girl that liked waffles and she got special powers, but fuck this show. Like, I turned it off. But the fact that it's that good, Terrance should have did a little bit more to say, yo, you really need to watch it. This nigga's just like, oh, if you can watch it, you should, whatever. Bullshit.
When I used to try to tell Terrell to watch Stranger Things, I would get shit on. He would immediately start shitting on, I don't watch that shit. I don't want to watch that bullshit. I want to watch that bullshit. This is this girl 11. He used to shit on it so bad to the point that I said, you know what, fuck it. The motherfucker don't want to watch it. I don't give a damn. And now I'm getting shit on because you watched it and it was actually good?
You didn't try to get me to watch after this shit got great.
That's crazy. I told his black ass to watch and he didn't want to watch it. But guess what? The world start talking and the if only could I'll make a deal with God. That joint going crazy and he's like, you know what? You know what, bae? You know we should watch, bae? Let's watch that Stranger Things. It's arguable if you ain't have your girl, you wouldn't have watched it.
I put her on. She didn't want to watch it.
That's what I'm saying. But look, now y'all got to do y'all little we watch together thing. You wouldn't have even probably watched it.
Yes, I would have watched it. The way y'all would get to talking about it, I said, all right,
and look, I couldn't say nothing about it because if I said something, he would say, shut up, you're going to ruin it. You're going to ruin it.
The only reason, because Terrance was low-key ruining it. The only reason I watched that show, y'all, and the reason I'm going to tell y'all to watch is because you watch all of these seasons, and then in the 4th season, at least the beginning of what we got in the 4th season, no spoiler, like, everything, like, it makes sense. Everything pays off, and I love a good payoff.
Yes.
I was going to ask you this, though. No spoilers, but, like, what was your favorite season?
Favorite season, easily number 1. Easily number 1. I rewatched Stranger Things with Terrell, believe it or not. Not with him, but, like, alongside him. Mm-hmm. Number 1. My favorite season. Like, you can't beat the introduction. For me, I'm a character guy. So to go back and see those characters when they was young, if anybody rewatches, you appreciate that they even started it and gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? I look back and appreciate it like, wow, these people were young and had no idea the greatness that they was making. Yeah. I'm always that guy. I always like the first. You know what I'm saying? The number one. More than the 2s and the 3s and the 4s. Like, we got all the way up to like Fast 9 now, but I still think my favorite is Too Fast, Too Furious. Because to me, that was real okay cars. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And of course, that's my guy, John Singleton. Same person that did Baby Boy, y'all, that we play all the time, did Too Fast, Too Furious, R.I.P. the legend. R.I.P. the legend. Snowfall. Come on. Yeah. Catching y'all up.
First 3 seasons at least.
The good seasons.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely one. What about you?
I would say my favorite season is between 2 and 3.
2 and 3. Yeah. 2 is up there.
Season 2 was dope with the Demodogs and the
Demodogs
and the big ass gate.
Yeah. Who favorite character?
My favorite character is motherfucking damn Terrance, you go first.
My favorite character is probably my man Will. I think Will has always been my favorite character. Me and Trev we kind of linked when we talked about Will as an actor. Like him as an actor, just you really rewatch. He had the toughest duty. You know what I'm saying?
At first,
especially in season 1 as a youngin.
I would argue more than 11, because 11, I feel like anybody could play the whatever role. You know what I'm saying? I got powers. Yeah. But Will showcased real fear.
But look, Will, I fuck with Hopper, fuck with Nancy. Great. I fuck with Robin. I love Robin in season 3 and 4.
Let me tell you, hold on, wait. I got my favorite character.
All right, go ahead.
Motherfucking Jonathan. Jonathan is my favorite, has been my favorite since the beginning, bro. Just a real one. Just a real about his family. Was getting bullied.
Yeah.
Steve came around.
Yeah.
I think my girl favorite character is Steve because we hated him at first. But then he became like a father figure to Dustin. Like, it was dope. But Jonathan, that's my man. That's my man.
Jonathan was cool. But yeah, y'all, Stranger Things is definitely a great-ass show. If you haven't watched it, I mean, look, it's one of them shows that is definitely going to pay off to just watch it all the way through. And look, that joint coming back next week to finish it off.
Let's get it.
I'm ready for it.
We got the VERZUZ tonight. Or yesterday. Actually, the VERZUZ was yesterday.
Yep.
VERZUZ is kind of like dying, I'm not going to lie. Like, people are starting to stop giving a fuck about it. But Mario and Omarion, we like grew up on. So
100.
I'm hoping that.
And I'm hoping that was a fire night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was gonna say this. One thing that was a little discouraging is how they was like they was linking with Mario and Omarion before, and both of them was like, yeah, this that new shit. Yeah, this that new shit. Yo, we don't want to hear no new shit.
Yeah.
I do not want to hear new shit from you niggas.
Y'all need to get up there and play the hits.
Get up there and play the hits, and y'all can do the new joints off the last. You know? Mario like, yeah, this I had to record this junk. I'm about to play this in a couple days. Hey, look, Mario. We want to hear Braid My Hair. We want to hear the hits. The shit I was singing when I was like 7 years old. We want to hear that. Yeah. Hopefully he came with that. And shout out to my man Steve Payman, man. That's his shit. VERZUZ. I think he's the prez.
For sure.
So he's doing big things. And look, we just know that that's just not it for him. He's just going to move on to something better.
He's just a great-ass person.
He's just like, to me, he's a grinder. I done watched you go from this, and this already. You know what I'm saying? This man was just at IMAX.
Yeah.
I wanted him to stay there.
Yeah, stay there. I know 2 young brothers that'll be perfect for it.
Yeah. It's not about what you know, it's who you know. I watched this Instagram video. I'm going to play it for y'all. This dude gave some advice, and he gave a certain amount of advice that I absolutely just fucking hate when people give advice like this. I'm going to play it for y'all.
This is a pile full of hate. Let's get it. I love it.
Think about it. You spend 12 hours a day getting ready for work, commuting to work, 8 hours at work, and then another 2 hours commuting home, unwinding, right? You got 12 hours left. You spend 8 hours sleeping. So you only got 4 hours in a day to learn a monetizable skill. Time management really has a lot to do with your success level in life and where you're going to end off at. When's the last time you learned a monetizable skill?
I'm just going to stop it right there. to tell
So
somebody.
hold on, wait. He said you got.
Want me to replay it?
He said you got how many hours in a day?
Need to find a way.
Think about it. You spend 12 hours a day getting ready for work, commuting to work, 8 hours at work, and then another 2 hours commuting home, unwinding, right?
14.
You got 12 hours left. You spend 8 hours sleeping. So you only got 4 hours in a day to learn a monetizable skill. Time management.
To me, that is so fucking misleading. That to me is the most misleading advice that people would do, because people will try to tell you that you got to figure your life out in 4 hours. Terrell, I'll ask you, you used to work Best Buy. You used to work 12-hour days on the shift. You feel me? I used to work 10-hour days. I used to work 10 to 8 and 11 to 7. Remember that? No, look, 10 to 8, 11 to 9s. That was me.
Yep.
And I got 2 off days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we was putting up video after video.
Yep.
There is absolutely no way think about how discouraging that advice is. You only got 4 hours a day to make something happen, realize, and to figure out a monetizable skill. Y'all, let me tell you, that is the most bullshit advice anybody can give you. You dead ass do not only have 4 hours. He just said you sleep 8 hours a day. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. Not if you're trying to get to the next level. I saw a beautiful fucking quote that this girl said on TikTok when she was talking about her life. And she said, everybody is so about balance. And sometimes you have to go through a period of imbalance to get to a period where you can be balanced.
That's
and
right.
that to me is the real advice. You do not only have 4 hours a day to figure your shit out. If you do work 8 hours a day, you do take 2 hours to get to and from work, then that means you don't get 8 hours to sleep. That means you might be sleeping 5 hours and you're going to be tired as fuck until your off day.
Or I got 48 hours of my off day where I can actually figure the shit out. Maybe not because I'm not working every day. Who said it takes you 4 hours a day to get ready for work? He said you take 4 hours to get ready for work, get up for work, 8 hours at work,
2 hours to come home and wind down.
Whoa.
Hold up. Absolutely not. And this is my thing. Terrell will tell you, when you're at work, that's when you're figuring out your monetizable skill.
1000%.
That's when you for real figuring it out.
And you playing the game wrong if you're not.
You playing the game wrong if you're not. Now, Terrell, you know what it's like when you get in that bitch and you were trying to be that man and you trying to run whatever joint you in or you trying to grow there. You definitely can set yourself. You do kind of take away your attention from whatever you're trying to do.
That's true.
But it's also nothing wrong with that if this is where you're trying to be.
Yeah.
However,
but at the same time, you using what you know or what you're learning at another level to apply it to your own shit.
right. You don't have to wait till you go home and you got those 4 hours to figure out your monetizable skill. You should be looking for your monetizable skill while you're at work. The people you work for probably have monetizable skills. The customers that come in might help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I just think it's so misleading to tell people that you only have 4 hours a day. Nah, dog. You actually have 24 hours a day. While you making breakfast, you could be searching for your monetizable skill. While you're, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the way from the shit that you're watching. Some of y'all, whatever you watch, and I'm not saying people don't watch anything, but some people wake up and they working on their shit. They watching investing videos while you making breakfast. You listening to investing podcasts. You working on. I hate people that do that say stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's so misleading, and it seems like a 1985.
It is. It's an old nigga way of thinking.
Old way of advice. Dog, we got it on our hand right now. I got a big monetizable ticket in my pocket for real that I'm walking around with every day. That I can literally use. I'm going my lunch break doing this. I know people that used to come to work with their fucking business and doing their business at work.
We started this whole thing in the middle of a pandemic.
Where we didn't get shut down and work from home.
Right.
We had to work in the thick of the pandemic.
Exactly. The YouTube channel itself started.
That was bullshit. They said that we were essential. That was bullshit.
Not
we
we
were,
we had to help motherfuckers get a computer.
Manager. And look at this, Terrell. He's a manager. That's how I used to keep motherfuckers coming in. We are essential. We are. It's bullshit.
This is what I will say, though. I think the most dangerous thing you can tell the younger folks or the younger crowd, and the most dangerous thing that they're hearing from the older groups, is that they don't have time.
Right.
And I always tell young people that time is really on your side. It's not on their side. So they project the fact that they don't have no time left on you.
100.
I told you I had an 18-year-old. I told you I used to have a 17-year-old employee that came to me and said, yeah, they told me that I need to tell them what I want to do with my life by Friday. What you think I should tell them? I said, you tell them you don't have to fucking know what you got to do with the rest of your life. You 17 years old.
Right.
And that's the shit shit like that is given to the young people. And now you 20 saying shit like, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my life.
Right.
Do you plan to live to 80? Yes. Understand you got 60 years before death if you going by your compass.
God willing.
God willing, somebody take you out of here early, that's one thing. But never let nobody tell you that you don't have time. You have more time than anybody.
Dog, you got mad time.
I used to tell people, I have time. This is back when I was 24. I used to tell people, I got time to take 6 years off this shit, come back and still be 30.
Right.
Still be the youngest.
I can come back at 40 and catch a bag here.
I left Best Buy. I can leave. I've left Best Buy. Actively right now, I've left. If I take another 3 years off, go back, I'll still be the youngest GM in the market that I was in. That's the essence of my time. I have enough time to say, you know what? I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah.
And when I was thinking about taking a different step, the number one thing people told me was, yeah, man, well, you don't have time to be worrying about what you want. Yes, the fuck I do.
Yes, the fuck I do. And guess who was telling you that you had time? Who? Who? Put respect on my name.
This nigga tried to LeBron me.
Them
and I'm
motherfuckers was in there hating on me. Them motherfuckers was in there like, man, that brother is. Fuck that. I told Terrell, you got the time. Because you could come and catch this bag. You done mastered this shit for real. Not master, but like, we already reached this level with this shit. Fuck this.
And it's easy to go back to.
And this is what I'm going to say. I talked to a homegirl of mine on Instagram not long ago about how there is pressure from the older generation for us to keep up with them. Like, as we get older, and for the people who are younger, you might not feel this pressure yet. But understand, if you that person that can get here at a 27, 28 age, and you're not married yet, you don't have kids yet, you're not really too sure on your career yet, I'm letting you know right now, your parents are going to get older and right in front of your eyes. And you're going to be saying, happy birthday to you, to a 50 or 60-year-old woman who is your
blowing out that
mother.
60 candle, yeah.
You know? And you feeling like, damn, I want to give my mother exactly what she gave her mother. Grandkids. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, have her be at my wedding. I want to be able to have my dad walk me down the aisle for the ladies. Right. You know what I'm saying? You might want to create that relationship with somebody else's family, and you feel like that clock is ticking. You just got to understand, and this is what I was telling her. Our path different from theirs. And the world that we got to circulate and survive in is different from theirs. Yeah. I mean, we put behind us the things that we've achieved at a younger age that your parents have not, you know? Yeah. And I think it's real easy to look at that clock. That's why we had that conversation about time being bullshit. And how we watching a clock and your birthday is like another reminder that your motherfucking ass is behind. Did you see what that dude, Emmanuel Acho, was saying? He said, I don't set goals. I didn't like it, but
I hate Emmanuel Acho. I'm sorry.
I don't set goals. I set objectives with no limitations or some shit like that. But I get what he was saying, because he was talking about, he said, imagine you set goals. I want to be here at 28. I want to have 2 kids by this age. Everybody's doing that. I want to be married and all of this before this. Mm-hmm. When you don't get there, or when that doesn't happen, now you starting to doubt yourself and who you are. Yeah. Well, I said I wanted to do this and I couldn't do it. Dog, fuck these motherfuckers that look at the clock. Yeah. Because guess what? You could be snipped tomorrow.
They were talking about how the future doesn't exist and the past doesn't exist.
It's just right
now. Because they was like, when you get to the future, you're just referring, when you get to the future, you're not going to say, damn, I'm in the future.
Wow, this is the future.
You're just now. It now is now. Yeah. And the past is just what used to be now. You're just referring to something that isn't even real anymore. It's already gone.
It is. Like they were saying that where you are now is just basically like a manifestation of your past thoughts. Like Terrell one day was thinking, you know what? I could do this, and you're here. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to get back on that, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. I just think it's
that soapbox, but like, Fuck advice like that.
Fuck advice like that. You gotta be careful.
You got
with
more
shit
than
like
4
that.
hours.
Niggas put a little fancy tune under a reel and will say some shit. And shout out to everybody that has parents that might be traditional. People that might have parents that are immigrants that are older.
Right.
They have a little bit more stern. You need to get a degree. You need to go to college. You
100.
need to be doing that. Be a doctor or something like that because that's what they knew what was success was. But you just got to realize that you are sharper than your parents.
100.
Even at 18, it's like, Dad, I kind of got you on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Mom, I kind of got you with this life shit. And it's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you. When you have kids, they just going to be sharper when it comes to this shit. And it's just different ways to be successful now without putting yourself in a fucking world of debt.
And you can just tell them like, or, you know what I'm saying? They're your parents, so you got to respect them. But low key, sometimes you just got to show your parents. Yo, I am going to take this shit to the next level. I always think about the person who made the airplane. Will Smith used to say it. I'm about to take some metal and I'm going to basically, it's going to be kind of like a car, but we're going to put it in the air. Think about that person's parents. You need to think about something more constructive to do. Yeah. This is ridiculous. But now, motherfuckers can fly, and whoever made that plane is a millionaire. And guess where his parents are? And they grandkids.
Right. No bullshit.
Already rich.
No bullshit.
So my thing is like, yo, sometimes your parents are definitely not going to believe in you. You got to be able to move beyond your support system. My support system don't really believe in me, but they love me. That's all I really need. Yeah. I don't need my support system to buy my shit. I don't need my support system to be able to understand what I'm trying to do. A lot of y'all that have those traditional parents and traditional support systems, keep the support and love. Fuck all of the help, the belief. If you don't believe in me, I ain't gonna change my love for you.
Cause look, when that shit blossom, your support system's gonna still be there. Like, yeah, we been here since the beginning.
Your mother gonna start saying, we going to Cancun. Yeah. Cause so-and-so started his gaming business and he got 45 racks.
Yeah.
For that or some shit.
He taking us out.
Come on, man. Sometimes you just gotta show them.
Trust me, when we told our parents we wanted to go to film school, they wasn't against it. They always wanted us to do what y'all want to do. Number one, we was paying for it. And still paying for it. But they was always like, even with the YouTube shit, it's like, I swear, you can ask my mom my dad what I do right now. He'll be like, they got a blog.
Yeah,
they got like a blog, man. It's like popping, yeah. And they do like a blog. And it's like, yo, they still don't know. But it's working. That's all they do know.
And it ain't permanent.
It's not permanent. That's a fact.
Like I was thinking Michelle Obama. That was the best advice that she ever gave. I felt like when she said when she was the first lady for 8 years with Barack, she said, "This is my life." Like living in the White House, like knowing where everything is here. 8 years went by, and then it was like, okay, what the fuck do I do now?
Yep.
She writing books. She got a biopic coming out. Nobody saw that biopic, huh? It's on Apple TV Plus. Did anybody watch that, Viola? We haven't heard from Viola since.
She even just did an Actors on Actors with Samuel L. Jackson. I'm not gonna lie, when she started talking about that,
she need to hurry up and do something else.
Yeah,
she's too good for that. She's out. You know.
Yeah, she's out. Meryl. Never.
Come on, Viola.
She's still
something
good.
Else.
She's still good in our book.
Even Barack, like trying to figure out what's next after being the fucking president. That should let you know that we used to say, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a this. But low key, you could be a fireman and then you want to be a DJ. Then you want to be a...
Yeah.
You never know.
For sure. And whoever has more time can do more.
Right.
Long as you're moving forward.
Fuck the clock.
Fuck that clock. BET Awards is on Sunday. And I'm not trying to be on a somber note, but...
Okay, yeah.
It's going to be some bullshit again.
Terrell has had this BET Awards thing in his docket for a long time, but I told him we need to wait until the BET Awards is actually coming. Oh, no.
Yeah, motherfucking computer died. Oops. But the BET Awards is on Sunday. Shout out to Taraji P. Henson, DC native.
Yes.
Who's hosting again. And as she did, she hosted just last year, right? Yeah, she hosted last year, and they had doing the butt when she came out doing the butt.
I'm happy, but low-key, I wish they would have got somebody else. I mean, y'all know me. I wish y'all would get something else.
Honestly,
somebody else.
I was thinking about this shit, and the BET Awards, they just need a full makeover, bro.
Like, look, this is my thing. What Drewski? Give that man that shot.
Yeah.
Drewski host the
That'd have been nice.
That would be dope. I mean, you're connecting the young community. I mean, let's keep it 100. Taraji, we love her, but does the younger community love her? You know?
And it's like, what is Taraji doing? I haven't seen Taraji act for real since Empire ended. She ain't really did much. What the fuck? I hate my computer so much. I need a new battery.
Nah, yeah, I honestly haven't seen either, but she was supposed to be. Nah, she got something. She got stuff on the way. For me, it's just we live in a time where it seems like we just gonna keep going with the old. We're trying to cater to the older folks, like the old school. Taraji gonna get up there and then it's an old person up there. I'm like, okay, this is not necessarily bad, but like it'll be better to touch the youth. Bring the youth to the BET Awards. Y'all already gonna have the motherfucker sitting in the audience. The star's not gonna be there. There's gonna be a bunch of Instagram motherfuckers on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let Drewski host that journal. Somebody who's taking the social media world by storm, and now we giving them a platform to say, okay, not only am I famous social media, but I'm here. What if they did a creators host where you got Dassy, Drewski, all of the funny dudes on BET kind of have their own little segments of hosting.
Okay, yeah.
That will be dope to see who we think is funny.
Just something
on the big stage.
Yeah, something more refreshing. Because honestly, it feels, even from the nominees, it just feels very, y'all went on the TL and just said, okay, who can we nominate? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel
Let's
like
go
that.
over some of the nominations.
You got Best Female R&B / Pop Artist.
Okay.
So they got Ari Lennox, Chloe, Doja Cat, her, Jasmine Sullivan, Mary J. Blige, and Summer Walker.
They're going to give it to Jasmine Sullivan.
They're going to either give it to Jasmine Sullivan or Doja.
For Hotels again? Jasmine Sullivan for Hotels?
Well, technically it's still kind of... Did she win last year for Hotels? She might. I don't know.
She won the Grammy for Hotels.
She won the Grammy for it.
I think
like it was I think Summer has the newest project.
Her put a project out, so her could I don't, you know? Mary J.
Mary J.
For her performance as Monet.
No, Mary J. put a project out.
Oh yeah, she did.
But I don't know.
Doja Cat gonna win.
Doja might win it. Who knows? Best Male R&B Pop Artist. You got Blast, Giveon, Chris Brown, Lucky Day, The Weeknd, Wizkid, and Blue. I would give it to The Weeknd or Lucky Day.
Weeknd should win that if it's gonna be for After Hours, but Blast is dope.
You mean for Dawn FM?
Oh yeah, Dawn FM, my bad.
Yeah, because After Hours was some years ago. But I know what you mean.
Is the Weeknd's tour called
the Dawn FM tour? It's the Dawn FM tour. I think Lucky Day though would be
the Weeknd After Hours Till Dawn tour.
Oh,
that's why I said After Hours. My bad. Wow. So he's gonna do both. Wow.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
And the poster for it was dope. I'm sorry. Let's go, Weeknd.
Yeah. But Lucky Day would be a good. I would like to see Lucky Day win it because his album, That Candy Drip, is fire. Breezy is getting ready to drop. So
Lucky Day.
Breezy's dropping on Friday. He can't really win. He shouldn't even. Let's be honest. Chris Brown shouldn't be nominated for Best Male R&B this year.
Yeah.
He's about to put out an album now. Doesn't make sense. Giveon album about to come out now. What is he nominated for? Heartbreak Anniversary?
Yeah, it's like they said, who does R&B?
All right, yeah.
Let's nominate them folks.
The film awards are terrible. Best group is Silk Sonic, Chloe and Haley.
Lil Baby and Durk is not a group.
Lil Baby and Durk, Young Dolph and Key
Group
Glock.
performance?
No, just best group. I guess. And City Girls. Best collab was cool, I guess.
Go to the film joint.
All right, bet. Let me see. Where's the film shit? Just terrible.
Oh, video of the year. They got video director of the year, which is dope.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. But where's the film?
Best new artist. That's a good one. Best new artist. You got Baby Keem, Benny, Lotto, Benny the Butcher. I'm sorry, Lotto,
Money
Long, Thames, Blue. I would love to see Thames get that just because.
Blue is not a new artist. This nigga made that song with Drake 3 years ago with India Love.
Benny the Butcher is not a new artist.
Benny the Butcher,
and neither is Lotto.
Not
for
a
real.
new artist. Lotto just kind of peaked.
Lotto has some hits out, but Lotto done had some hits already.
Baby Keem arguably is not a new artist. This nigga just won a Grammy, and he had album before that. Like, he been around.
Tim's should win new
Tim
artists.
should 100% win. Money Long been a writer for a long time, but
Tim's
she just
been
had her
out for a
first.
minute. Y'all like, it's just like,
It's just, I guess.
once you get that mainstream joint.
Album of the year, who cares? Bottom line, I wanted to get to the best movie. Candyman, King Richard, Respect, Summer of Soul, The Harder They Fall, and Space Jam: A New Legacy.
You know what, Terrell? That ain't terrible. King Richard was great.
King Richard
Respect was good with Marlon Wayans. Me. Chill, dog.
Look, Respect with the Jennifer Hudson joint was cool. Like,
The Harder They Fall should win. I'm sorry. King Richard, we all know what happened with Will Smith. Y'all not going to go that route. He's not going to be there.
they gonna give it to Candyman.
They going to either give it, nah, come on.
Why is Space Jam up here, Terrance? Why?
Why? Because LeBron was in it, and it made money.
And then look, for the best actor, they said, fuck it. If you was in a movie or a TV show, fuck it. We just gonna put it all together. They didn't do best film or best actor in a TV series.
They just
So
wanna do
you
best
got
actor.
the nigga from Bel Air, Anthony Anderson for Blackish.
Oh my God. Anthony Anderson for Blackish. That's how you know this is the BET Awards. And you know him and what's his name are probably gonna be side hosts. They gonna have him come out and present an award for sure.
Then got Forrest Whitaker with a double nomination for his role in Respect / Godfather of Harlem that ended last year, the year before last.
Was this the first BET Awards after COVID?
I don't know. But
Jabari Banks. He killed it in Bel Air. That would be dope to see that young brother get that. See, I just y'all like want to see the youngins get it. Best actor or actress? Best actress, you got Zendaya, Mary J for Monet. I would love to see Mary J win for Monet. Queen Latifah,
See,
Issa
this
Rae.
is the problem, Terrance. And I'm not about to read all of these because honestly, it's ridiculous. And then when you get the sports person of the year and sportsman of the year, like, why is LeBron up here?
Because LeBron had a low-key MVP season. You're tripping.
LeBron shouldn't be up here. Ja Morant, all right,
Terrell
had a great year, but you didn't win.
So who should that? There's the nomination.
Why is Giannis up here? You got your
Giannis had
ass
also
whooped.
a MVP season, y'all like.
So why isn't Jason Tatum up here then?
Jason Tatum
Whoop
did.
all these teams' ass.
Yeah, you're right. But they been came out with these awards. Nominations. Go up. Terrell don't like the fact that Sha'Carri Richardson is nominated for female.
She didn't do shit. She just won a local race. You got smoked by the Jamaicans every time.
Y'all got Brittany Griner nominated.
Why is Simone Biles up here?
Why is Brittany Griner nominated? We trying to free her. Is this like a,
They gonna give it to
They
her.
can give it to her and say,
Y'all know why she couldn't be here.
3 WNBA chicks up there?
That's not funny, bro.
It's not, but low key.
Why is
Brittany
Candace
Griner, I got
Parker
some
up here?
WNBA.
Did they win last year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. It's like, did we nominate the same people?
Naomi Osaka's up there for what?
Naomi Osaka won the shit. Serena's up there, and she just had a baby and been chilling. I feel like they're just going to nominate Serena every year.
It looks like they saying who's black and does anything, and we're going to nominate them. Simone Biles is up there for what?
I don't know. Then we got the BET her joint. All right. Bottom line, it's just,
We watching the BET Awards for the performances to see who show up.
I wish it was way more regal. It should be way more of an upscale, serious thing.
It should. It should
Like,
be.
it should, I don't know. I'm not going to get on this soapbox like that I used to get on with this. Y'all know how the BET Awards is. It's just a fucking joke. They don't nominate the best of the best. It's just like, it's almost like we were left out, so we're going to nominate us awards, as opposed to it being actually something of substance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let's not spend too much time on the BET Awards, bro.
We've already, I'm done with it.
But I 100% agree. It's like, and this is an every year thing. I feel like we have a podcast back when we did BET Awards before.
They're giving Diddy the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Jesus Christ. He's probably funding the joint.
And Jack Harlow is performing.
Diddy is getting a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yep.
I'm not watching
And you know
the
Stevie
BET
Wonder,
Awards,
Stevie
man.
Wonder still haven't got it.
I just don't feel like. Did y'all see Diddy when he hosted the what? What was it? The Billboard Awards or the VMA?
Billboard.
Diddy, like I just told y'all earlier in this podcast. I don't know what. I don't know.
My movie suggestion of the week is going to be Stranger Things, only because I was told to watch it and it was amazing.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Terrell don't be preparing for the movie suggestion of the week, y'all. Obviously, he just says, "Fuck it." Well, what am I watching? Me. My movie suggestion of the week is going to be
This the first time this nigga had a movie suggestion. Don't do that.
Last week I had a movie suggestion and you didn't have one, so I had to give two.
Okay, the first 2 weeks you had a movie suggestion. Normally your black ass doesn't have one.
My movie suggestion of the week, The Irishman, Martin Scorsese. Y'all know I've been on a Martin Scorsese kick. I recently rewatched The Irishman. I ain't gonna lie. It's 3 hours and 40 minutes long, and I've already watched it 3 times.
That's ridiculous.
3 times I've seen the entire thing. It's crazy because when I watch movies, I just like study. So that movie is just, go back and watch it, y'all. I know some of y'all watching and probably said, damn, this joint long, but you got Robert De Niro, you got Joe Pesci, Al Pacino. It's basically about the story of like Jimmy Hoffa and like the union drivers and like the mob and mafia back then. It's just such a good fucking movie.
All the classic Scorsese people.
Harvey Keitel. Mm-hmm. You got, I mean, it's just so good. And it's done by a real one that knows what he's doing behind the camera. I'm not telling y'all to watch no bullshit movie, you know? I'm not telling you to go watch some bullshit. You know, it's on Netflix. This was that $100 million film that Scorsese did in 2019. Mm-hmm. So, turn up, man. Shout out to that movie, The Irishman. I've been listening to the soundtrack all week.
Yeah.
If y'all want to listen to some different shit, go on your phones and listen to, I'm going to tell you exactly what the name of the song is because I literally cannot stop playing this song. It's called In the Still of the Night by the Five Satans. That's just kind of like the opening song that they use for that movie. I've been listening to that song. I listen to it in the gym.
Yeah.
And if y'all go and listen to that song, y'all be like, why the fuck is he listening to this? Like, this dude was like, I know what you probably bumping. You probably bumping that. Yeah, all right. You don't even know I'm listening to In the Still of the Night.
No bullshit.
The most crazy shit. And I'm pulling up listening. I don't give a fuck.
Do you know that Hans Zimmer is coming to the motherfucking DC to perform all of his best scores you can buy right now on FIBA?
That's the joint you gotta go to, Dolo. You take your girl be asking if she can we get some food? Can we? Chill. Yeah. You take your girl somewhere and then she be like, oh, I want to go here. I got to go to the bathroom. I want to go over here. Hey, look, I should have never brought your motherfucking ass.
No, you got to know where to go. But that's actually dope. I'm actually going to go listen to that. And big shout out to Rodrigo Prieto. He shot Wolf of Wall Street, shot The Irishman too. It's a beautiful movie.
I'm telling you, it's a great movie.
Dope. We got sports?
We
Or
got
no?
slight sports, yeah. Slight. Yo, shout out to the Golden State Warriors, 2022 NBA champions. All my Steph Curry fans out there. All my Klay Thompson fans out there. The Draymond haters are sick. But the Golden State Warriors are the NBA champions yet again. A 4th title within however many years. Y'all know that my pick was the Boston Celtics and my man Jason Tatum. I haven't said anything on Twitter. I've just been quiet, but my man Jason Tatum definitely had a very rough finals. People are saying he's not elite anymore. But look, it's not about him. It's all about my man Steph Curry getting that first finals MVP. I just want to give a big shout out to the Warriors fans out there who've been sticking it with them, man. I mean, last year the Warriors did not look that great. But Klay Thompson to come back, the boys to get back together in their first year all back for real.
Yeah.
Go back and do this. I think they definitely etched their names in the history books, and you can't really say shit.
Yep.
You can't really talk shit on them.
We've had they ended up winning that Thursday night before the podcast came out.
Yeah.
So we've had the last week to watch them celebrate and get drunk, and it's been dope. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
but
man.
Guess what? You're not gonna win next year because Bron coming back.
Funny as shit. Bron coming back next year. But Steph Curry to me is a legend, man. He's been a legend, but I think now more than ever, I think we put respect on that man's name.
Nah, for sure.
You know, the Curry brand is a brand that I support. I follow the Curry brand. I follow his lady. Just love to see the family. I feel like it's a true privilege that we get to watch him. And one day I will go see that man play him in person. Next year I am going to I'm going to that Golden State game.
Yeah.
Because Bron and Curry, I have to see them boys play. I can't say that those are the players we grew up on, you know?
Yeah.
To say that you've seen Bron play live, I got to be able to say that.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't see Jordan because I wasn't there for Jordan. I wouldn't even have known what the fuck was going on if I went and watched Jordan. Even though I was definitely, I could have.
You could have went to go see Wizards Jordan.
Yeah, I could have went and saw Wizards Jordan. You know, we watched.
But you might have been too
Space
young to
Jam,
appreciate it. Yeah.
but
as an adult man, to be able to say, I got to see Curry and
I got to see Bron, Steph and them. I want to see Steph and them. I want to see Draymond. I want to see everybody. So,
but I don't want to go watch the Wizards get destroyed by Golden State. I want to go to the Golden State Grizzlies game.
yeah, something where it's going to be intense. Man,
And
fuck that. We about to get KD.
They said DeJounte Murray getting ready to go to
The Hawks.
the Hawks, play with Trae Young.
Man.
And they said Kyrie might go back out there with Bron. What's up?
I don't think that the Warriors have anything to worry about. I think the Warriors going to be right back in the position they were in this year, next year. They compete. And like Steph said, when we get to this moment, we know how to win because we've won before.
Do you think that, I saw somebody talking about this online. I don't really know that much about, but I know what the outcomes was. Do you think that the Heat are just overrated every year and always lose? Somebody said the Heat are the Chargers of the NBA.
I think, because think about it. The Chargers not trash.
But they're always really good, and
But
then
then
they
they
just
can't
don't
figure it out.
They can't finish.
I think you can make a case and say that.
The Chargers are way worse than the Heat. I'm sorry. Heat at least have finals with D-Wade.
Because-
Chargers, y'all suck. Y'all don't have no rings. Fuck out of here.
When I think about the Heat, I'm like, damn, what could the Heat use to get over that hump? I don't really know. You know? But I ain't going to get into that. I don't need nobody saying Terrance is a fucking casual. But the NBA draft, believe it or not, is Thursday night. So Friday, if you listen to this, you probably already know who your team got first round. You probably seen the first round picks. This is the first draft, y'all, where I am totally out of the loop as far as who everybody's getting. I know a couple names. I'm not even going to waste y'all time. But the youngins changing they histories. They were showing Zion. He was like, this is just a beautiful thing. And I'm like, damn, I remember these niggas got drafted, and that was like 4 or 3 years ago.
3 years at
Niggas
this
forget
point.
that Ja Morant came into the league with the dookie braid, with the dookie dreads. You know?
Yeah.
Ja Morant was dunking on niggas with the little small dookie joints. And last year, you know what I'm saying, he's balling. He's got a full head of dreads. So, shout out to the NBA. I think NBA is one of my favorite leagues just ever. They doing great things. And shout out to Steph and them.
Shout out to them boys, man. And that's pretty much all we got.
That's pretty much all we got for the sports. Pretty much all we got for 106, man. Turn up, shout out everybody that's rocking with us for 106 weeks. We trying to bring some different looks to the podcast. Maybe next week, I told Terrell, I want to give it a different look. We switched the look one time. I think we can switch the look for maybe just one podcast. You know? Yes. Instead of looking different. Bitch ass nigga want to laugh and shit. That's how y'all know.
No, you're right, though. We'll see what we come up with. Big shout out to everybody, man. Y'all stay safe. COVID is still out there. Just be safe.
Mask up.